Hey everybody, just getting set up. Good morning to everyone in the Asia session, and good evening to everybody that is on the other side of the world. Happy Monday evening and happy Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Time zones get confusing. Just making sure that the stream is calibrated properly. It seems to be good now. Made a few adjustments. Stuck with the other provider. We contacted support and seems like working a little bit better. As a developer, I'm always thinking about optimizing, so definitely spinning up an Nginx RTMP server, RTMPS, for anyone who's interested. Wondering if there's a decentralized streaming solution out there. If not, we'll be starting shortly. If anyone has some decent copyright-free music that we can put up here, feel free to send it, give credits. Of course, hopefully it's produced by you. All right, seems like we're good to go. You need to double and triple check everything because that's just how I operate. Hey everybody. So yeah, same thing as before. We're doing a fundamental session and still looking to add to the roster of people that we're going to be interviewing, mainly to speak about projects that they're working on. So devs or owners of startups, tokens, anything that's listed on any exchange, whether it's a stock exchange, a decentralized exchange, anything over the counter as well. Um, Another thing we're really interested is sustainability projects. So if you have any friends or you yourself are working on any sustainability projects, we'd love to talk to you. And of course, any kind of decentralized project, I'd love to talk to you as well. We have an interesting lineup of people that we're currently discussing, having moderated, pre-scripted interviews with. And of course, that's to respect their technology and make sure that they have the right opportunity to prepare their answers. Of course, it will be in a conversational format, but we do have an appreciation for a bit of scripting. SPDas is coming up in just a moment to cover Sydney, Tokyo overlap. And of course, this will be a continuation of the market narrative. I'm going to go ahead and start the video that I'd like to play before and after, and then we'll transfer the microphone over to SPDas.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at forexlens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. forexlens.com.
Alrighty. And Mr. SPDas, you there, Mr. SPDas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alrighty, I just want to make sure everything is working. Seems like you're ready to go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you again, Igor.
Thank you as well.
And yeah, yeah. And welcome back, everyone, to the Tokyo Sydney overlap session here. It is 7th of January. We are into the Asia session now, and let's get started off. We'll touch base again with all the instruments starting Euro, USD, and dollar index, gold, one index, Dow, and then the cryptos. So let's get started off. For those who are joining new, the larger term wave counts for euro is it is completed five waves on the north side, followed by three waves on the corrective side, and that is wave four triangle, the fifth wave, and the corrective ABC. We will also be taking the educational sessions on the wave theory. We soon announced, so you can join those sessions as well if you're new to the wave theory. I'll just focus on the trading aspects right now. Even along with the wave counts, we also try and prefer the channeling technique. So as you can see, prices have already, that is an underthrow. I mean, the candles, the price action coming on the south side of the channel and then going back up again. So this area is an underthrow, which is a good sign actually. And so there are two confirmations, and the third confirmation is the Fibonacci. So we've got the wave confirmation, we've got the channel confirmation, we've got the Fibonacci ratio confirmation, and if you are a candlestick watcher, then we also have a candlestick confirmation now. So there are actually four confirmations easily to conclude. Now, we did it yesterday on the long side already, but if you are still not on the long side, then you would get an opportunity maybe today or tomorrow, maybe in the next 24 hours or 36 hours or so. All right, so that's the daily wave count setup. We are heading north. We are most probably heading north from here. The risk is around 1.02 handle. All right. So after knowing the bigger picture, normally what we would do as a trader is step down maybe to an hourly or a 15 minutes chart, whichever is convenient. I prefer to be on the hourly chart most of the time. Let me zoom in a bit. So it's only a few pips shy of away from the previous wave four of one lesser degree possibly. So that could be considered as a go ahead signal. At least two resistances have been taken out already. with the price action. So I won't be. I mean, it doesn't make much difference if it's going to go sideways, potential wave four for a while, and then push ahead, taking that resistance out as well before a retracement. But if you want to find out a trade right now with a specific lower degree boundary, then this is what we have in mind. Sorry, this is what we have on the screen, and just 1 second, I'll take up the path as well. And that is the primary lower degree wave one impulse. Then we also have the corrective wave A, possibly corrective wave B is working, and we should soon have a C wave correction towards 1.03 again. That's a 61.8% touch. We got to pick up there on the long side and take it. So that is your entry, an optimized entry. Uh, there goes your stop loss 1.02, and and then you can ride the trend. If you want short-term traders, I'll find out quickly the Fibonacci targets as well. And there are two ways to find out. One is you just keep give double click to the high, and the Elliot wave method is to drag down towards wave two and then target 161. So 161 is 1.08 something. All right. If you want to keep things simple, you just pick up the Fibonacci extension. First click the low, second and third click to the high, and there you go. The first one is 1.05, the second target is should be somewhere higher, all right, 1.07. All right. So we were already long initiated yesterday, so we'd like to keep that position. If you booked intraday profits, then the next entry is the one which we discussed right now. All right, let's move on to the dollar index. Very quickly, I'm going to bring up the, just allow me a few seconds to bring up the large degree count so that we are all aware. There was a time when the trend was changing sometimes in September 2024, which was wave B termination point. So that is the first wave A, that is wave B, and so if you were riding on this trend higher, most were short then. But these are the times when markets are telling us a beautiful story actually around the turning points. So we have another turning point coming right in front of us. They can use the Fibonacci, can use the channeling technique as well. This is always a good one. The markets do move in a channel, and you see that throw over prices rallying above the channel, testing the 61.8%, quickly coming back. Now, if it is going to test the channel, if the trend is going to continue higher, It will test the channel here and move ahead on the north side. If not, then we are going to be back under the channel. That would be a further confirmation of that the bears are in control. Okay, so the larger degree trend is down. That is 5 here, 5 down, 3 up. And ideally, there should be another 5 wave low from here. So dollar index probably is heading below 99.24. Euro is heading above 1.1275 in the next several weeks to come. So we're just beginning to cut loose on the larger degree trends in euros and the dollar index. Again, if you want to find out an optimized entry, that is an hourly chart. You would like to take the existing boundary as our reference point. And the corrective wave seems to be the first one in place, the second one going on, and possibly the third one up there. You can also use the Fibonacci convergence technique. Let's see if it's working here. The retracement and extension, if they are around the same price, then we we more sure and it's a jackpot entry. So here's 108.57, then you have 108.66, almost just about 10 pips away. So watch out for 108.50-60 zone. That should act as a good resistance. So the entry, the short entry, an optimized one. If you haven't yet, then it would be 108.50-60, stop loss above 109.55. And the targets, as we can find out with the Fibonacci extensions, simple two-click extension, at least 106 as the first one. All right. So that is euro and the dollar index. The third instrument which would normally love to trade is, and most people or most traders also, is gold. Before we get into the, so you can see that price action is digging sideways, right? So that's why it's important that we keep trading short term, keep churning because when prices are sideways, it's actually difficult to mint money, but it's also possible. It gives you more opportunities if you can identify the sideways action. So either a triangle is forming here itself or it's going to break down. Let's see how price action shapes up. But before we go to the recent area, let's quickly do the counts here. So most traders would be aware where we are. Actually, we need to know where we are in the trade cycle to be able to trade with confidence. That's the only reason why we are doing again and again. So here's the overall picture. It's an uptrend with one more wave to go. The third wave was an extension. The third wave was also extended in this case. We are now possibly working on an ABC, that is wave B arrow, and wave C should ideally drop down towards at least 2500, if not lower. And then we should be seeing a rally. All right, that would complete the five-wave impulse structure, which started around the September, October 2022. Now let's boil down to the recent area. You can pick up the 4 hour time frame or an hourly, whichever you prefer. So we need to get down to business. I mean, a break below that particular support is required. 2598 for thrust lower to confirm that wave C is firmly underway. I'm taking the wave C targets. A simple wave C target brings us to mid 2400, and that is wave 1 of C, wave 2 of C, and wave 3 of C should be underway. It's already underway possibly, but prices should ideally stay in that case below 2680 2667, sorry. All right. So how are you going to place your trades right now? Let's go back to the hourly chart. Yesterday we did get the entry point. We took some short-term profits as well into the trading room. Now, as discussed in the New York session, it is quite possible that gold might be carving an expanded flat. In that case, if it is an expanded flat, we'll see another test. So this entire zone is going to be our entry potential, this particular zone. All right, and you can keep your stop loss just above that 2667. So maybe you can stay about 2670 to just say about some avoid some noise. But this is our area of interest between 2630 and 2650. So sell around that range, stop loss 2680, and target. You can leave it open if in case you're a positional kind of a trader. If you're not, then the first short-term target for gold is coming up on your screens now. 2580, that breaks the previous low, and it also reconfirms that wave C is progressing nicely. All right, these main instruments. And don't think that the dollar weakens and gold strengthens. It's not always the case. It's fundamentally the case, but sometimes it's not always the case because if individual trade cycles are incomplete, then that will not work. All right. So those are the three stories. Now let's pick up. Let's straight away pick up the cryptos now. Okay, I prefer to keep the counts as it is so that it helps us to revise and reaffirm where we are in the cycle. Let me adjust the screen a bit. Here we are. So we are probably into the minor wave 5, which is labeled in gray. Here's the minor wave 5 that is still progressing. Prices are slated. And within minor wave 5, let me readjust the count here so that it's clearly visible. Within the minor wave 5, we are into the last leg, that is the minute circle Roman 5 here. All right. Uh, the minor five waves are as follows. That is wave 1, expanded flat wave 2, the third wave, wave 4, and the fifth wave, again subdividing into five waves, wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and pretty much we are now accelerating higher as we've been discussing around Friday from around 93, 94 levels. We are up now towards 102. Should be uh, another 10 to 15 thousand points at least. Watch out for resistance coming around this zone 115, between 115 and 125. And by now, because we've discussed this at least several times, by now your stop loss earlier, which was around 92, it should be at least around the break even point so that don't lose out on the long positions. All right. At least be at the break even point and let the profits run towards 115 because when we are in the last legs, normally we are in the last legs in all the cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana here. So you got to be a bit more watchful. All right. So minute wave 5 of minor wave 5 in progress in Bitcoin. Similarly, it should be the case for Ethereum. There you see it's again the minute wave 5 within minor wave 5. You see that is minor wave 5, and we are now progressing within the minute wave 5. For those who are joining for the first time, that is the minor wave structure, which is wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and sorry, 4 here, and 5. The fifth wave is progressing. Within the fifth wave, we are now into the last leg. All right, and the stop loss right now, at least for the Ethereum, if not at a break even, if you're not reached the break even, at least it should be tighter. I mean, 3,000 or 3,100. And if prices break below 27, sorry, yes, 2,700, 2,750 to be precise, it would confirm and reaffirm that the top side is complete. For now, we are headed towards 4,300. Okay, and the last one for the session. We'll be keeping these sessions for about 30 minutes sharp and crisp. Meanwhile, if you do have any specific queries or questions, you can send us through and we'll take it up. Again, time and again is one of the most interesting wave counts here. Wave one, two, third of third wave extended. So that's an extended wave three altogether, minor three, minor four, and minor five is either complete or we just have one more leg to go higher. All right. So the same story repeats for Solana as well. Be watchful for 166. Prices should stay above 166 to confirm that bulls are going to remain in control. All right. And we'll be touching base with the US indices in the London and New York sessions. Uh, for now, we are done with the trade setups, Mr. Igor. So if you have any questions right now to be taken, we can do that, or we'll call it a session now, and we'll be back on the London time. Back to
Thank
you.
Thank you very much, Mr. SPDas. There is a question. So when you were looking at DXY on the daily time frame, you identified the five waves, and there was a question about how wave two was determined.
Okay, let me try and redo again. So here's wave two. I'll come back to how. If I got the question right, the question is how this wave two was determined, right? Okay, so
That's correct.
wave two is a corrective form, three waves, so it's A, B, and C. That's a flat. That's wave A, sharp wave B, and C. Then there's another way to portray it as a flat over here. So that would be A, B, and C flat, and then wave three continues five waves lower. So either it hardly makes much difference, but you've got to count three waves. In this case, it is a running flat A, B, and C over here. That's how it comes to wave two.
Great. Thank you very much for that.
Okay, no problems.
And
Any other questions?
I think for now we'll field some more questions on London and tomorrow's sessions as well.
No problems, no problems.
Excellent. And thank you so much. As always, it's a pleasure watching your mastery.
Yeah,
You're an
no,
absolute
that's
legend.
we are all learners. I can. The best part is nothing is prepared here, so everything is done in an online mode, real time mode. I mean, we'll be taking some other on demand classes as well, where nothing would be prepared. All questions will be taken from the viewers, all charts. So that would be more fun actually, and more learning for me as well.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, thank you so much for now, Igor, and
Thank
everyone.
thank
I'll
you
be
as
back in
well.
the conversation. Yeah.
And everyone saying thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in the London session and see you there with more price action and more potential trade setups.
Take care,
Thank
Mr.
you.
SPDas. See you soon.
Forex Lens gives you the edge. Forex Lens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. Forex Lens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with Forex Lens. Check out our performance at forexlens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. forexlens.com.